Little fifth graders, solve that problem right now. 11/12 minus 4, 6. Do that now. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. You line them up vertically. You must find the least common denominator. This one should have been easy to find, but just for review purposes, let's go over it real quick. You take your denominators, 12 and 6, and you multiply until you find one that is the same. 1 times 12 is 12. 1 times 6 is 6. 2 times 12 is 24. 2 times 6 is 12. Stop. 12 is my new denominator. 12 times 1 is 12. 11 times 1 is 11. 6 times 2 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8. Now this is a subtraction problem. Denominator stays the same. 11 minus 8 is 3. Now, is this an improper fraction? No. Is this in simplest form? Let's find out. You take your numerator, take your denominator, and then you find the factors. The factors of 3 are 1 and 3. The factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. They have 1 in common and 3 in common. It is not in simplest form. So you take your greatest common factor, which is 3, and you divide your numerator and denominator by it. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 12 divided by 3 is 4. This is my final answer, 1/4. Look at all that beautiful work. The next one, 9/18 minus 1/9. Solve that problem. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. 9/18 minus 1/9. All right. The least common denominator ended up being 18. 9 times 2 is 18. 1 times 2 is 2. 18 times 1 is 18. 9 times 1 is 9. This is a subtraction problem. The denominator stays the same. 9 minus 2 is 7. Is this an improper fraction? No. Is this in simplest form? Yes. All right, let's review some addition problems to keep this stuff fresh in our brain. 5/15 plus 3/5. Solve that problem. Pause video. All right, let's check it out. 5/15 minus 3/5. The least common denominator end up being 15. 15 times 1 is 15. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 3 times 3 is 3. This is an addition problem. So I messed up right there. Sorry. 3 times 3 is 9. Excuse me. I heard you yelling at the screen. All right. This is an addition problem. The denominator stays the same. 5 plus 9 equals 14. Then you ask yourself the two questions. Is this an improper fraction? No. Is this in simplest form? Yes. All right. Last one. 3 and 8/9 plus 8 and 1/2. Add those mixed numbers. Do that now. Pause the video. All right, let's see how good you did. All right. The least common denominator ended up being 18. 9 times 2 is 18. 8 times 2 is 16. 2 times 9 is 19. 1 times 9 is 9. So there you go. All right. This is an addition problem. My denominator stays the same. 16 plus 19 equals 25. Is this an improper fraction? Yes, it is. That means I take my numerator and I divide it by my denominator so I can make it a mixed number. 18 to go into 25 one time. 1 times 18, and you subtract 25 minus 18 is 7. My whole number is 1. My numerator is 7. My denominator stays the same, 18. I am not finished yet. I must do, well, I got to ask myself if it is in simplest form. And it is. That is in simplest form. But now I must do the final step. After I check if it's in simplest form, I must add all the whole numbers. All of them. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. So 12 and 7/18 is the final answer. Do not forget to add this whole number if you had to do this, changing an improper fraction into a mixed number. 1, 2, 3 whole numbers to add on some problems. Do not forget about all that. Now, you get on with your assignment in Google Classroom. You should be an expert at adding and subtracting fractions. Now,